Ezekiel 37, verses 1 through 10. The hand of Yahweh was upon me, and took me out by the Spirit of Yahweh, and set me down in the midst of the valley, and it was filled with bones. And he made me pass among them, all around, and see. There were very many on the surface of the valley, and see, they were very dry. He said to me, Son of man, would these bones live? And I said, O Master Yahweh, you know. Again he said to me, Prophesy to these bones, and you shall say to them, O dry bones, hear the word of Yahweh. Thus said the Master Yahweh to these bones, See, I am bringing into you a spirit, and you shall live. And I shall put sinews on you, and bring flesh upon you, and cover you with skin, and put a spirit in you, and you shall live, and you shall know that I am Yahweh. And I prophesied as I was commanded, and as I prophesied there was a noise, and there was a rattling, and the bones came together, bone to bone. And I looked up and saw the sinews and the flesh came upon them, and the skin covered them, but there was no spirit in them. He then said to me, Prophesy to the spirit, prophesy, Son of man, and you shall say to the spirit, Thus said the Master Yahweh, Come from the four winds, O Spirit, and breathe on these killed ones, so that they live. And I prophesied as he commanded me, and the Spirit came into them, and they lived, and stood upright on their feet, a very great army. A lot of times in life, things feel like it's only dead bones around us, like there's no hope. And we often just get overwhelmed by the things that we see. And just the world says these things are dead, they are dry, there's no hope, there's no life in them. But we forget to step back and listen to what the Lord has to say. And so many times that we forget that it doesn't matter what it looks like to us. It doesn't matter what the situation is or anything, what science says, that God has the ultimate word. And if he commands the dry bones to start moving and coming together and being filled with the Spirit, that is what will happen without a doubt. That is something that we all need to remember, and I just find a lot of hope in these verses, considering the problems that I've got in my personal life or so on and so forth. There's always hope, and these verses just, I'm waiting to hear that rattling in my life. If there's something in your life that's been bothering you or looking very hopeless, put a comment below and, we can add it on to my prayer board and we will be in prayer with you. And don't forget, sometimes we just need to stay quiet, do what we're told by God, and listen for the rattling. I hope this encourages you all, no matter what your situation. And I hope you all start listening for the Word of God and start listening for that rattling in your life. Much love, prayers, and shalom always.